And also, I guess the other thing that really fascinates me is just, I've had so many mind-blowing moments where I've learned just how fragile the reality that I believe is. Like, I thought things were secure and I thought they were as they are, but it just doesn't appear to be that way. There appears to be lots of secrets. And, you know, conspiracy theorists get a hard time. But actually, the more I've done this as a job, the more I go, conspiracy theorists are right more than I expected them to be.
See, and that's an important point. I hate conspiracy theories that run amok. But you know, a former CIA director is the one who came up with the term conspiracy theory. And it was a way for the CIA to discredit people by making them sound like crazy people, when in fact, there was such a thing called MK Ultra. There was such a thing called, you know, Operation Grasshopper or MK Chickwit, or, you know, the CIA did crazy, crazy stuff from roughly 1952 to 1975. For example, they experimented with a virus that they released in San Francisco. They waited for an unusually foggy, like heavily foggy day. They released it into the atmosphere just to see if it would make people sick. And 11 people went to the emergency room with this rare upper respiratory infection. And then they were like, you know, high fives. Yeah, it works. And then they started experimenting with LSD. LSD was a big thing at the CIA in the early days. We were convinced, see, and this is where counterintelligence is important. The Chinese told us in like 1951 that the Russians were using LSD to try to engineer it to be used as a mind control drug. That wasn't true. That was disinformation. The truth was the Russians had no LSD program. The Chinese did. So they tried to throw us off the scent by blaming the Russians. We panicked. And by 1952, we started this program called MK Ultra, which began by using LSD experimentally. What the CIA did was they started by dosing their own employees without telling them. Several committed suicide. One jumped out of a hotel window.
With the hope that?
Yeah, we'll just see what happens, see what they say, see how it feels, you know, see if we can control them, see if we can plant memories that didn't actually happen. And then they decided, no, it's not a good idea to dose our own people. Let's just dose strangers out in public. So they went to San Francisco. They rented a safe house and they hired prostitutes to go out on the street, pick up Johns, bring them back to the safe house. Johns, people who hire prostitutes, men who hire prostitutes. Dose the Johns with LSD and just see what happens. But, I mean, these are like serious crimes you're committing against people.
Just reading about it here, it says, under Operation Midnight Climax. Interesting name. Operation Midnight Climax.
That's right.
The CIA paid sex workers to lure men to safe houses where agents drugged them and then watched them through one-way mirrors and recorded their behavior.
Exactly.
They tried to erase their personality.